Jack Tuckner with you again to answer the question, can you be fired for your free speech and or for storming the Capitol? And the answer is almost certainly yes, unfortunately. If you work for a private company, you can be fired by your employer at any time for any reason or absolutely no reason at all. The employer doesn't need a good reason to fire you. They don't have to give you notice, and they don't have to give you written or verbal warnings. You could be fired at the whim of the employer. And certainly, you don't really have free speech protections unless you work for a government employer. If you're a government employee or a member of a union that sets out certain rules in the collective bargaining agreement of the reasons and the steps that must be taken before you're fired, they may have to jump through some hoops to get you terminated. But likely, if you've stormed the Capitol or if you've engaged in speech that the employer deems unbecoming to your role or misconduct or criminal for that matter, the employer will not have much of a difficult time firing you then for cause. But for 90+% of us, the answer is we don't have the right to free speech. If your employer does not like the speech that you're making, whether on social media or in public or in private, in the workplace or anywhere else for that matter, if it becomes known to them, they can let you go. The only rule is that if you're being treated differently in the workplace, if you're experiencing discrimination based on your race, your color, your ethnicity, your age, your religion, your disability, your sex, and anything related to any of those types of categories, you took a protected leave for a disability or for maternity leave, that's another story. And then you have protections under federal, state, and your city's law, but not because of things that you have said that your employer doesn't like, and certainly not for entering the Capitol without authorization or permission. I'd love to hear your comments below. Please hit subscribe, the subscribe button below, so that you'll be the first to hear breaking news in the area of employment law, particularly if you work or live in New York, Connecticut, or New Jersey, but mostly anywhere in these United States when there is breaking news on employment law that will empower you. Again, this is Jack Tuckner with the firm of Tuckner, Sipser, Weinstock, and Sipser. Till next time, be safe and be well.